What is good? My name is Mike Osterman, and in today's video we're going to be talking about how to rail stand to Casper. The rail stand to Casper involves going from a heel side rail stand and dropping the board down to a Casper, where you have one foot holding the board up off the ground and your other foot balancing on the nose or tail. Now before you learn the heel side rail to Casper, I recommend being able to do the heel side rail stand and the regular plop to Casper. I'll have trick tips for both of those tricks in the description. To do the rail to Casper, start in a heel side rail stand with your front foot on the center of the wheel. I like to have my back foot hanging off the side of the back wheels. Notice that it's hanging off the kind of tail side edge of the wheel. To move from rail stand to Casper, you'll need to rock the board backwards, swing your front foot under the board to keep it off the ground, and allow your back foot to slip off the wheel and onto the tail. If done correctly, you should be able to shift your weight back and settle into a Casper stall. Then, just dismount like you would for a normal Casper. Easy, right? Okay, let's break it down. When learning this trick, it might help to practice it in chunks. The first chunk you can work on is the drop. Experiment with different positions for your back foot. The goal is to be able to slide your foot off the wheel and land with your foot in the center of the nose or tail. As you get more comfortable with the drop, you can also try swiveling on your heel. By turning your foot inward, swiveling with your heel on the nose, and dropping your foot square on the nose or tail. Next, you'll need to work on getting your front foot under the board. And you can practice that on its own as well. Don't worry about landing in the stall. Just try to swing your front foot off the wheel and under the board to catch the grip tape. You can even think about lifting your front foot a little early, and you can almost imagine kicking the grip tape before you do the drop. And finally, you need to land in the stall. To do that, lean back, shift most of your weight over your back leg, bend your knees, and prepare to land on your back foot. There are some things that you definitely don't want to do when learning the heel side rail to Casper. Number one, it's not a flip. Don't think about jumping and flipping the board into Casper. You're just leaning back and allowing the board to fall onto its grip tape side. Bend your knees. If you lock your legs, it's going to be really difficult to lean into the stall. Keep those knees bent, lean back, and be prepared to catch a stall, catch a proper Casper. Experiment with foot positioning. You might find that having your foot square on the wheel is not going to make it easy to slide off onto the tail or nose for the Casper. You might need to have your foot closer to the outside edge of the wheel, maybe at an angle. Maybe you find that it's way easier to do your rails to Casper if you only have the heel of your foot on the wheel. Be sneaky with your front foot. You might have to pull that front foot off the wheel and shoot it under the board a little earlier than you start dropping the board to its grip tape side. If you can balance for just a moment on one foot to sneak your front foot off the wheel, that's a great thing. That'll give you more time to get in position to catch the Casper. Which brings us to my last point. Don't let your front foot touch the ground when you land in Casper. You want to keep the board elevated. It's going to make the trick feel really good. The rail to Casper is a great way to start combining different trick categories together. Start combining your rail stands and your Caspers, skate more like yo-yo, and we'll see you later this week for another great video. Keep dancing, everybody.